everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Generic Commander. This week, we decided to go and visit the Final Fantasy set. We're all playing a commander from Final Fantasy. I have no idea how to pronounce any of these cards, so when I do it incorrectly, let me know. Russ, what commander are you playing?
So I am playing Sephiroth, Planet's Heir. It's basically plus one counters and zombies. We will see how this goes. The idea behind it is actually to steal your creatures, sacrifice them, and like make zombies with them. And it may or may not go well. We will find out.
Excellent. Jelly, you have half of a flip card there.
Yep, and that'll probably be the case the whole time. This is Vanilla, Cheerful Icy. I really like this card because it does have two heads. Well, it's got a head and a lower body, but in a different way than most things would. When it enters, I get to mill some stuff, which you all know me, self-mill, not the thing I like to do, but New Year's resolution, play the new green cards, do the weird thing. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna be self-milling. I have 1 million ways to find the other half of this, and if the other half of this ever gets exiled, my whole game plan goes to hell. So it's just, eggs in one basket kind of thing. We'll see what happens. But that's my thing. What about you, Ham? What you sipping on?
Dude, I love that you're playing that because I gotta say, I freaking love that meld. I love the fact they gave Golgari self-mill a meld, and like nobody else gets one. Oh god, it makes me so happy. You know, another thing that makes me happy, I love self-milling in general, and I also, of all the Final Fantasies, the one that has always meant the most to me is Final Fantasy VI. That was the one that I played for the very first time on Super Nintendo. And that game is just amazing. It's a beautifully told story. It's just excellent. All the characters are really well realized, and the world feels kind of lived in a way that a lot of stuff doesn't. These days and those days, back in the mid-90s or whatever. And so I'm playing the Final Fantasy VI pre-con, like straight out of the box, no changes. Because honestly, I looked at it and being honest with myself and the quality of decks that I often build with the crap I have lying around, I wasn't gonna do better. So here we are. Additionally, all the cards in here are themed after the game. And so as I was looking through it, I was like, oh, but I could upgrade this, or I could put this in here, and like, oh, this would work really well. And then I realized, like, but I'd have to take a Final Fantasy VI card out and put a non-Final Fantasy VI card in, and it's like, it's like, so I guess I could find a spot for Moogle's Valor if I want, but or Opera Love Song. But beyond that, I'm kind of, yeah. So I'm planning on leaving this kind of as is, and we're gonna be rocking it. So Terra, Herald of Hope, is all about self-mill. She can fly, and if I get to slap you, I get to reanimate small stuff out of my graveyard. It's kind of all the things I like to do. So should be fun.
Some.
Let's go.
Yeah, and I'm going to be playing Golbez Crystal Collector. You know, it's an artifact deck. But instead of just like leaning hard into artifact creatures and massive artifacts, I decided I want to make it a treasures deck. So there's a treasures sub-theme to the deck. Because Golbez wants you to have 4 or more artifacts to return cards from your creatures from your graveyard to your hand, but it really wants you to have those 8 or more artifacts, so that way when you're doing that, your opponent takes damage equal to that card's power. So I'm hoping to have a way to keep discarding the same card to the graveyard and keep doing damage with that card. And, maybe cast it eventually.
There you go.
But
rock on.
We're all ready?
Yeah, hers.
So I'm going to go and draw and play this Mist Vault Bridge and pass the turn. Artifact count, 1.
I'm gonna draw.
Oh, snap, it begins.
Is that one of those indestructible lands?
Yeah, it is.
Damn.
Those things don't suck.
All right, can you guys kindly shut the fuck up? God damn it. Who the fuck walks their dog down the street at 10:30 at night?
It wasn't me, was it?
What's going on?
Remind me that I have to edit this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna play a Shipwreck Marsh. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm gonna play a Desert
Revealed
of the
information.
Mindful. It comes in tapped. And pass.
Russ has a Shipwreck Marsh. Write it down.
I'm gonna play a Windswept Heath. Tap it and sack it. Go get myself some form of dual land, and then I'll pass.
Sack it and tap it.
Subbity
Sack that
tuckity.
tap. Oh, snap.
I find it amusing
All
that
right.
we ended up on 2 Demir decks today.
This top deck just this hand was like okay, but this top deck made it amazing. I'm gonna play a mountain tap for a soul ring. Hey, check it out, everybody.
Hey.
It has arrived. I am then going to actually use that soul ring to mountain cycle a ruin grinder. And I'm gonna also go grab a dual land that can produce black, and that is gonna be my turn.
Okay. Hiya.
Hiya.
Artifact land number 2 in the treasure vault. And then an arcane signet.
Wouldn't it be funny
And
if
I'll
I
pass.
Vandal blasted? Well, I can't
I'd
Vandal
still-
blast, but himself Vandal blasted. That would be funny.
I would still keep 1 land. That's it, Russ. It's your turn.
Yep. Untap, draw. Gonna play a Unholy Grotto for turn. And pass.
And now I have to hope I hit my land drop.
Untap,
That would be good.
upkeep, draw. Yeah, let's go ahead and do some classic Jolly Saint click shit. We're gonna pay
Y'all
a
love that click
green and
shit.
we're gonna
Get it.
pay a black. We're gonna cast an Oath of Druids. The way this card works is at the beginning of each player's upkeep, they choose a player who controls more creatures than them, and then they mill until they hit a creature and put that creature onto the battlefield. So whoever wants to play the first creature and let everybody else get free creatures, go ahead. That sounds fun. I pass.
All right. I grabbed a smoldering marsh off that mountain cycle, by the way. All right. Well, that's a little awkward.
Just play it.
I'm playing my planes for turn. And I think I'm gonna pass.
Are all the basics in the Final Fantasy Precon? The full art?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, they're all the full art basics. They're not necessarily from the game that the precon is themed after, but they're from the main set. Yeah.
Well, the only reason why I asked that is like Draft on Arena, they're all full art, and I didn't know if that was the case for precons as well. Because typically,
Oh yeah,
the
these are the
precons,
ones that came with it.
typically the precons don't have full art lands. I'm just gonna
pretty
play
sure.
my commander and then pass because missing land drops.
There you go.
SpaghettiOs.
Now, Russ, at the beginning of your upkeep, you can pick Jarvis because he's got more creatures than you, and you can mill until you hit a creature and just put it directly into play.
You know what's funny about that? I like that idea.
I think we all like that idea, actually.
Yeah, I totally dig that idea. So I'm going to pick Jarvis on my upkeep. And I'm going to mill.
There you go.
Oh, right off the top. Wax and Shape Thief. It is a 0/0.
I'm like,
That enters as a copy of.
it
Is
dies
sure
right
that's
away.
not- That one's only.
So it dies right away, yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah, it's
you
like
can
creatures
have it
control, right?
enter as a copy of anything.
I don't
No, it's only you control.
Oh, you don't have anything. Oh, it does just enter and die.
Yeah. It just enters and dies.
It's not an actual. Yeah, it's one of the
That's
crappy
great.
clones. Yeah, that's a shame.
That's awesome. Now I'm going to
it's
draw
not
for
a-
turn.
It's not a crappy clone. It's a clone that has that has very narrow play. Like
I think being
mean,
able to
all
copy
clones
an
are cool
artifact
clones.
is pretty good.
like in
I'm
Hidetsugu
That's
and
true.
Kairi, that's good clone.
going to play that aforementioned Shipwreck Marsh. And you
Nice.
know what? If I can't have a creature, nobody can have a creature.
Hilarious.
Okay.
Fleshbag Marauder, baby.
I'm going to play 1, 2, and a black, and I'm going to overkill Jarvis's creature. Target creature gets -0, -9,999 till end of turn.
Oh, okay.
Now
We're in
nobody
for a
gets
great
built
game
for a
here. I'm
creature.
pumped.
Oh, it's happening, baby. Oh,
Okay.
Then I pass.
All right, untap, upkeep. I can't pick anyone.
you can't pick anybody. Oh no!
No free creatures,
hmm.
haha.
That's what I get for playing a 2-drop.
I'm
what the
gonna
hell, man?
do a Verdant Cattycomb. I could play a creature and just let people get the ball rolling. So I will.
You want?
I'm gonna sacrifice Verdant Cattycomb. I'm gonna go get myself an Overgrown Tomb. Where are you, Overgrown Tomb? Where
I love
are
those
you,
white bordered swamps, man. It just makes me happy.
Oh, thank you.
What
I take
what
2.
4th edition or whatever? God, it's fantastic.
And I'll finish shuffling in a second. Gonna pay 3 here. I think that there's some people who really like this card. The Heartwood Storyteller. Whenever a
love Heartwood
player
Storyteller.
casts a non-creature spell, each of that player's opponents may draw a card.
I'm
I
feeling
pass.
hugged. I'm feeling hugged right now, and I love it. So at the beginning of my upkeep,
my
hey
mind-
Jolly, select you because you have more things.
I do.
And then
What you got?
I'm gonna mill an Ash Barrens and an Anger. So
Anger into play.
I have an Anger into play. It is a 2/2 haster, and as long as this card is in my graveyard and I control a mountain, creatures I control have haste. And then I'm gonna draw for turn. So all right, cool.
Not
all right.
bad.
As my land for turn, I'm gonna play that Smoldering Marsh I cycled for because it enters tapped unless I control 2 or more basics, and I do control 2 basics. So here we go. So I sure should have some things I can do. At the very least, I can rock out my commander. That's an option. I think that's a fine option. I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to play Terra, Herald of Hope. So,
there you go.
the way Terra works is at the beginning of combat on my turn, I can mill. I get to mill 2 cards, and then Terra gains flying until end of turn. And whenever Terra deals combat damage to a player, I can pay 2. And when I do, I reanimate 3 creature with power 3 or less. So,
I was gonna say
I'm
it's
gonna
not
go
that
ahead.
you can mill; you get to mill.
I do exactly. Yeah, and it's not optional. So I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna mill Angel of the Ruins, which is a 5/7 planecycler, and the Falcon Airship Airship Restored. It's a 4/3 for 3 that can do some reanimation nonsense and sets your ship. Yay! And I'm angry. Grr.
Grr-arg.
So Russ, I'm sending 2 your way.
Ah.
I know, right?
God, you bastard.
You're damn right. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass it. And now, Oath of Druid style, everybody point at me.
Oh, I click draw and not next turn, but it doesn't matter because that was what I drew. Darkness, Blood Money, Swiftfoot Boots, Fell the Profane, Fell Swindle, Solemn Simulacrum.
Hey, there you go.
My God. Yeah, I'm playing 30.
Rampant growth. Let's go.
I'm playing 35 lands and 5 MDFCs for a total of 40, and it still was going to take me 5 cards to hit one of them.
Well, you're welcome. You get to go get a land.
This island will come onto the battlefield tapped, and now I will draw for turn.
I don't like rampant growth. Rampant growth puts a land into play tapped. Here's a Solemn Simulacrum.
It's a Solemn Simulacrum. When it dies, I get to draw a card.
Yeah, all right. Where's your 4-mana single target exile spell?
Shut the fuck up, I just drew one.
You really? Eat to extinction, let's go.
No. One that can be reduced. For 3 mana, I'm going to play a Palantir Vorthank.
Ooh.
we're going to play a game. I'm moving to my end step. Let me go and scry to
God, people are playing some
you.
good ass cards today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, Trigger. We each get to draw a card because Jarvis cast an
Yeah, we
unleash
do.
spell.
Let's go.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
What?
I want to put these both on the bottom.
So it has uninfluence counter on it.
Yes. And I want to go in reverse turn order. Ham,
What
do you
up?
get to draw or mill a card?
I'm sorry. Did you leave any on top?
No, I put both of them to the bottom.
Ooh, let's get that blind mill, baby. Hit me. What you got?
Castlevania.
Oh, damn, dude.
Oh, what a good game.
Sorry,
That's
not
my
sorry.
turn.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Russ.
Alright. I'm gonna untap.
You gonna
I'll
oath?
keep drawing a card. Wait, no, I'm not gonna draw a
Everybody loves
card.
when
I'm
draw a
going to
card.
mill. I'm gonna mill and get a Scarab God right off the top.
Hell yeah.
God damn. All right.
At the
Yeah,
beginning of my
okay.
upkeep, each opponent loses X life, and I scry X, where X is the number of zombies I control. And then I'm gonna draw a
Zombies.
card. Zombie.
Zombies. Is.
Then I'm gonna play a swamp for turn.
Very good.
It's in your head.
It is in my head.
I'm gonna go.
I'm not salty, I promise.
I would be. I'd be furious, in fact.
That would be funny, but I don't want to do it yet.
Terrifying, but yeah. Where's my sculpting steel? I want to copy that Palantir.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Why does it have to be legendary?
1, 2, 3. Play a Bastion of Remembrance.
It's a non-creature spell. Quick, everyone else draw a card.
Yep.
Hooray!
I'm gonna get a 1/1 human
Motherfucker.
soldier token.
Noise.
Dude, I love playing
And-
Reanimator and having 8 cards in my hand. Like, oh, it just feels nice. Like, oh man, when my next turn rolls around, oof, baby.
Do you know what that's worth? Ooh, you make heaven a place on earth.
True.
Ooh,
1,
baby,
2,
would you eat
3,
a
4,
bratwurst?
5, 6. Nope, I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn because I can't do squat.
Alrighty. I get to oath. Come on, Bahamut. Oh no, my mesmeric orb. Oh no, my Land of War waste. Oh no, my search for the frozen esper. My swamp. My
Oh,
temple
no.
of malady. My swamp. My forest. My forest. My undying evil. My lively dirge. Oh, ravenous chupacabra.
I love how you turned into Kermit as you went there. That was delightful.
Oh, I thought he was
Thank
doing
you.
a Patrick Mahomes impression.
Oh, ravenous chupacabra. I guess I gotta kill something.
Choopy doops. Yeah. Killing Anger or Solemn Simulacrum, I think, would be doing either of their respective owners a favor. Scarab God looks pretty good. Terra's also not bad. So, yeah.
You know what? Oh, it goes back to your hand.
Mm.
When it dies. That is probably the strongest card on the battlefield right now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pop Scarab God.
Yeah, it's fair.
I'll have it die, and you can return it to your hand at the end
What?
step.
Yeah.
And then before I go to draw, I'm going to pay a green to cast Noxious Revival to put Mesmeric Orb on top of my deck.
Oh, let's go.
Then I'll go to my draw step.
Yeah, you will.
Then I'm gonna play a Swamp.
Oh, yeah, you are.
And then who's ready to draw some cards?
I am.
Dog, I love drawing cards.
Yeah, you're all welcome.
We're gonna be drawing shit. We're gonna be milling shit. I'm living my best life over here.
Yeah, I got some reanimator
Yeah,
stuff.
here-
Like,
here's
I'm all about this.
don't know if I want to. I'm not going to cast another creature right now. What I'm going
I
to
mean,
do
you
is
could
I'm
if you
going to cast a
wanted.
Soul Ring, so you each get to draw a card if you want.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Weep. Love it. Love it.
Then I'm going to pay 2. Wow, look at that! Miss Maricorp. Hey, you all get to draw
Hey,
a
let's
card if
go.
you want.
Sick. Love it.
Here for it.
And then I have anything else I want to do? If I tap different, I could have done something else. Yeah, I pass.
I want to cry.
On your
Why?
end step, I'm gonna savor the lack of mana burn, and I'm gonna tap my Soul Ring. All right.
There you
So
go.
now I'm gonna untap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I've got Setzer, Wandering Gambler, 2/2 for 3. Creates a 3/3 vehicle when he enters. We got Knight's Whispers, and we also have Go-Go, Mysterious Mime. 2/2 for 4.
love
This is
that
not
card.
the mono blue Go-Go from the main set. This is a clone that at the beginning of combat, it becomes a copy of another thing on the battlefield, and they both gain haste just for reasons. And +2/+0. It's very silly. Yeah.
The reason why I want to cry, Jolly, is because I have drawn 3 extra cards since my turn, and I have yet to draw my 4th land.
Oh crap!
That does blow. That does blow pretty significantly, yeah.
Well, you should have tried harder to get me to
gotten
kill your
good.
Solemn with my Ravenous.
Scrub. Anyway,
Would the 4th card have mattered? I guess we'll find out.
It would have been land. Watch, your Solemn's not gonna die, and then you're gonna have milled your first card for Mesmericorp will be a land. And you should have
Alright.
should have got me to kill it.
I think I have not played my land or anything for turn. I'm gonna go to combat. Terra triggers. A mill 2. That is a Allegiance to Ashes and Flayer of the Hatebound.
Oh, hold on,
And
sorry. One thing.
what up?
Russ, I don't think Scarab God's thing is a maze, so it does go back to your hand on the
Oh, cool.
on
Yeah, you
my
have
end.
Scarab on your hand
Yeah.
right now. Yep, yep.
Cool.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Good.
Tight. Cool.
Cool. Tight. All right. So Terra can swing at somebody. I'm seeing the Bastion over there. Well, but you know what? Hey Jarvis, I'm gonna send 3 in the
I was
air
like-
your way.
I was like, none of us can block.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of another at this point. Nobody's really set up as a full threat yet. Although I don't know, that Mesmericorp was probably gonna overstay its welcome before too long. But for the moment, I'm digging it. All right.
Impossible.
All right, so I'm going to deal 3 commander your way, and then Terra's going to trigger. I am going to pay 2, and I get to reanimate a dude. And I'm thinking, so Setzer's kind of neat.
Is it
Go-Go is
power or
pretty
mana value? Power 3 less. Okay.
Power. I'm going to grab Go-Go, Mysterious Mime. So he's just a 2/2, but when combat rolls around on my turn, I get to do the dumb, and it's beautiful and real dumb. All right.
He's combat Sakashima the Imposter.
Mean. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and play a Geothermal Bog as my land for turn. Rakdos tap land. Then, for my next trick, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I want to dance with somebody. So
wanna feel
Mog,
the heat?
Moogle Warrior. 1, 2 lifelinker for 3. At the beginning of my end step, each player may discard a card. Each player who discarded a card this way draws a card. If a creature card was discarded this way, you create a 1/2 white Moogle creature token with lifelink. Then, if a non-creature was discarded this way, I put a 1/1 counter on which is binary. It doesn't matter how many of each of those. It's just if one happens, I get the trigger. So, all right. And so I'm then going to go to my end step, and Mog is going to trigger. Everyone is welcome to rummage a card if you so choose.
So you discard then draw?
Correct.
I want to discard a Bahamut.
I mean, it seems
Hell
decent.
yeah.
I'll discard a Snort,
Yeah.
which is a wheel. I
I
have
would
a feeling we don't
discard-
discard an Elvish Mystic.
I will discard the Scarab
Hey.
God.
Hey, Jolly, that 4th land. I mean, that fourth card, not a land.
Discard
All
the
right,
Scarab God,
so-
so I get to make a critter, right?
No, you get to draw a card.
Oh, cool.
We draw a card, yeah.
And then, so I'm getting a 1/1 Moogle, and I'm getting a counter on both my Moogles, and I'm realizing I didn't grab the tokens before starting, so that's awkward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 cards in hand, so I'm going to go ahead and discard.
Which card?
Discard. Lock, Treasure Hunter. All right,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pass my turn.
So I'm going to mill 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 lands right there.
3 lands right there so far.
And I'm going to choose Ham.
Oh, yes!
Rex Seal the Risen Deep. Milling Haggard Mauling and Taval's Judgment.
Rex Seal hidden deep. Hell yeah,
So-
let's go.
When it has Island Walk and Swamp Walk, and when it deals combat damage to a player, it may cast target instant or sorcery from that player's graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into a graveyard this turn, exile it instead.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, oh, look at this. I drew a land.
You're welcome. That's the Mesmeric Orb for you.
The power of the orb.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Golbez Crystal Collector.
Noise.
Single black. Disciple of the Vault. When an artifact is put into
Ooh.
the graveyard from a battlefield, I may have target opponent lose 1 life.
That's pretty good.
That's very good.
I'm going to move to my end step. I want to look at the top 2. And this will be Jolly's turn.
Yeah.
I'm keeping 1 on top and I'm putting 1 to the bottom.
Mill them both.
So, 7
Hell yeah.
and 4. So you're taking 11. Seagate Restoration
11.
and Roaming Throne. Then I have the Golbez trigger because I do have 4 more artifacts. These 2 artifact lands. I will return Roaming Throne to hand, and now I have to discard 3 cards. I will discard Propaganda,
Mhm.
Hornswoggle,
Mhm.
and Gaunty Knight Minister.
Hornswoggle was a great wrestler.
And that
I
is
think
it.
that was Vince
horned on my
McMahon's son
swoggle.
in one storyline.
All right. So I untap, I mill 3.
Yeah,
And
you
I
got a
wouldn't
mill.
call Hornswoggle a great
Now,
wrestler. I'd say he was a
technically,
great
though-
entertainer.
Hold on, Russ. Hold on. Because I control the Mesmeric Orb and the Oath of Druids. I get to choose which order these technically
No,
go in?
no, because it's untap, and Mesmeric Orb triggers on untap, and Oath of Druids is upkeep.
Well, no triggers actually get put onto the stack until the upkeep.
No, but the Mesmeric triggers happen from being those are
When they
untap.
untap.
Those happen when they untap,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah. When a,
No, they happen when they
permanent
untap, but no abilities go onto the stack at all until after the untap step. So even though it
Well-
triggers because it untapped, the way that the untap step
No.
works is really weird.
I believe that the untap step can have things trigger
Yeah.
within it, but there's no priority that occurs.
yeah, you don't get.
So I'm pretty
priority.
sure the untap will happen first.
Yeah. So I mill first.
Pretty
but
sure that's how it
okay.
works. Yeah, you don't get priority. So like nothing can happen during the untap step unless it triggers during it.
Yeah,
I believe is how that works.
Yeah.
So you can't like hold up something and counter something or like sacrifice something before the upkeep. That's not a thing.
All right,
Unless it's in response to a Mesmeric Orb trigger because you're nasty. That's an option.
Okay,
I'm gonna-
so the beginning phase. No player receives priority during the untap step, so no spells can be cast or resolve, and no abilities can be activated or resolve. Any ability that triggers during this step will be held until the next time a player would receive priority, which is upkeep.
Really? Okay.
Interesting.
Yep.
Wow. I did not know that.
Today I learned.
I learned something today.
Alright.
But yeah, I'm gonna have it happen in the same way you wanted it to.
Okay, so after all that, I'm gonna mill a swamp.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, no, this speed is nothing. I just need you to know I'm right.
I'm gonna mill a
Oh,
Almira
no.
temporal threat and a
Oh,
final
baby.
party.
Oh my goodness, I love this.
I got Jarvis's number this game.
Alright. Then I'm gonna choose Ham.
What up?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, you are.
I'm gonna mill.
I keep hearing that, and I'm just like, oh shit, I'm not paying attention. What's going on? It's like, oh,
Massacre worm.
I need to do nothing. It's fine.
Massacre worm?
Yes.
Hell yeah, let's go.
I don't love that.
When
Oh,
Massacre
there goes
worm
my
enters, creatures opponent's control get -2/-2 till end of turn. Whenever a creature an opponent dies, that player loses 2 life.
Okay. So I don't have any responses. Does anyone else have any responses?
I mean, it's
I
not a
don't.
cast; it just kind of happened.
We could still respond to the trigger.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
there's a
fair.
trigger.
I will have 2 abilities go on the stack when that happens as well, because Disciple of the Vault will see Solemn die. So I will have the Solemn trigger to draw a card, and the Disciple of the Vault to have a target opponent lose 1 life. Russ will be that target opponent
That's
to lose
fair.
1 life. And I
And
will
then you
draw.
lose 4.
And then I will lose 4.
Yep. Do you lose anything, Ham?
Cool. I lose 2. Anger and Go-Go both eat it. Everything else has 3 toughness though. So I also lose 4. Yep.
All right. Then I'm gonna draw.
Pretty good turn for you.
That's
Oh. In response to the laugh, I tapped 2 swamp.
Oh, and I forgot to add a counter to my pound here, so let's do that now.
Oh fuck! Do I do this? And
Is
if
it
I
very
do,
funny?
I do it. Oh, it's hilarious. It's like the one card that's a nemesis to like 75% of the table right now.
Then you got to do it. You got to do it. 75%. That's good odds.
Nah,
Those are odds.
Those are odds, but I need the mana, so I can't play that.
Fine.
I'm going to play an island for turn.
There you go.
Then I'm going to do something really funny.
Is it funny haha or funny
It depends. Depends on how you feel about it.
What's the anime villain laugh? Right? You're
Right.
like, oh, that's like the Frieza laugh. And the
Mine is always the Kefka laugh.
Japanese dub.
White, or
Okay.
I'm sorry, blue, black. Not yet. All right,
I hate the inevitability of your turns. There's been like 1,000 times where you said, no, not yet. I have this horrible thing, not yet. And I've heard it for like 3 different things.
Oh, this is funny. We're going to do this. This is hilarious. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to play it on the person that would appreciate it the most.
It has to be me. I'm the most appreciative person in the game.
You are.
That is true.
I'm going to play a Curse of Echoes on Jolly.
Yes! Okay.
When enchanted player casts an instant or sorcery spell, each other player may copy that spell and may choose new targets for the other for the copy they control.
And we all get to draw off that, right? Because
Yes,
the
and you all get
storytelling.
to draw.
Yeah, we do. Whoop. That's
I'm just confused about why the fuck you put that in this deck.
You'll see.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Fascinating.
it does seem
Okay.
random. So I'm here for it. But yeah.
So basically,
Yeah.
I literally took everything that said copy, that had the keyword copy that I owned, and stuffed it into this deck.
Yeah, he's not just stealing our creatures, he's stealing our spells, our instants
Right.
and sorceries. Or my instants and sorceries.
And I do pass my turn.
Hell yeah, I get to mill 5 cards. So we're gonna mill a battle at the big bridge, an E-Witness, a Grim Backwoods, a Swamp, and a Golgari Signet.
And what is
And
the
then we're-
battle at the big bridge actually?
The battle at
Fatal
the
Push.
big bridge is Fatal Push. And then
Okay,
all of you have 2, so any of you really, probably Jarvis though, and we'll just
I got
mill
3.
until we hit. Oh, you got 3? Oh yeah, then Ham.
I got 3, baby. Yeah.
Dark Confidant.
Bob.
What about Bob?
And then I'll draw a card. Ooh, yeah, okay. Play Swamp. Do I have any fun instants and sorceries I want to cast?
Great question.
Oh shit. I'm sorry, I forgot to discard for hand size, so I'm discarding this Rock Curse Rakshasa.
I don't really got anything
Okay.
great in here.
For no
So some
apparent
shit's gonna
reason.
decay soon. Is what you're saying?
No apparent
Donkey
reason.
Kong? Who's got the worst graveyard?
As in reference to what?
Like the reference
Mine's-
into like the least impactful.
I would say mine is looking very good, and I clearly want it a lot. So
I think both mine and Ham's graveyards are important to what we're doing.
so ours look good. I mean, Russ has that Rock Curse Rakshasa in there, which does have that. I'm blanking on that keyword so hard. It's not
Yeah, basically it's 2 and
not
3 and
reinforced,
2
but-
black, and it decays 2 creatures, or X and 2 black,
Yeah.
and it decays however many X creatures that I play, which is kind of cool.
I'm trying to remember what that. I'm trying to remember what the friggin' keyword is called from Dragonstorm.
Renew.
I'm just blanking on it. Renew. Thank you. That. I know that card. I play that card in Roots. It's great. Yeah, I like it a lot.
You have so much life, Russ.
Yeah, what about it? Leave me alone.
Oh, you know what? Fair.
Well, to be fair, you're the one that decided to take 11 to the dome.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll do it again if you pick me again. I'll take 15, whatever.
Well, it's not your turn next time.
Whose turn is it?
Russ's.
What if I pick you with Skullwinder to let you put something back in from your graveyard to your hand? Will you pick me again?
No, I need to give everyone a turn. Sharing is caring.
Hey Russ, you can take a card from your graveyard and put it into your hand.
Oh
I'm gonna do
yeah.
that.
I wouldn't even know what I wanted from my graveyard, so I'm okay with that.
That's good because I didn't ask. Right? You don't get a turn. That's what we learned. So chill out. What you yelling for?
I'm telling you, I don't need that.
Oh no, the sass. Oh man, I should have picked you. Now I'm sad. Yeah, everybody
goodness.
seems like they got some good stuff going on.
A little bit.
I'm a little afraid of this Terra though.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't worry about it.
I think
right
I'll
now,
slay it.
I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna mill a whole bunch, so who knows? But like,
yeah, you're gonna mill a whole bunch.
I'm gonna bring back.
yeah,
this
go
Ultimate
lock.
area.
There aren't. Yeah, Setser's not bad. I mean, like, I got a couple good choices. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Ravi Choops. I'm gonna grab Ravi
Ravi
Choops from my gravy, and then I'll shuffle
Yeah.
my graveyard for some reason. I'll just pay 4, and I'll bop the Mademoiselle.
Bop the Esper lady. All right, Esper
yeah.
lady who's Mardu. It makes sense if you know, you know.
If you know,
All
you
right.
know. Now I
if
have
you played
4
that
creatures.
wildly popular video game, like, then you know.
I don't understand the origins of Esper in Final Fantasy because, the Esper lady's Mardu, and then the Esper card in the main set's green.
If you know, you know. I pass. Go ahead, Ham.
All right.
I have more
Hey,
creatures
and you know
than
what?
so you can go with the
Thanks for
druid.
killing Terra. I'm gonna point at you and all the
And-
druids this. Oh, and 1,
and-
2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna have you do it the same way we've been doing.
Where we mill it and then we.
Yeah.
So I mill the 5 and then oath it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got the Warring Triad, Clifftop
nice.
Retreat, General Leo Christoph, Schwamp, and a Priest of Fellrights, which is in the freaking pre-con, you guys. Love it.
That's
All
a good one.
It is a good one. All right, and now, Oath of Druid style, let's go. Meteor Golem.
I love this game. This is like one of my favorite games of Magic I've played in a hot minute. What?
This is freaking goofy, you guys. I took a Massacre Worm hit when Terra died. I did not mark that. Speaking of Meteor Golem, now I can hit anything. I can hit
It's
all
true,
the things.
There's an Oath of Druids as a Mesmeric Orb.
I kind of love all the hug that you got going on there.
There's a Rexiel.
So I kind of don't. I mean, I don't really want to mess with that because you got cool things going. Planteer's extra card draw. Although, yeah, I'm not that worried about where Jarvis is at right now. I'm thinking just hitting the Massacre Worm or the Bastion is probably the right way to go. All right. Actually, I'm probably not gonna have a clean shot at that Bastion again.
Yeah,
Like
you only
Massacre Worm,
get
I
the
might be able to
lucky
kill.
once.
Yeah, the Bastion's
Yeah.
probably the way to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy target on land permanent. It's gonna be that Bastion.
Yep. All gravy, baby.
All right, thank you for understanding. And oh, now I get to draw for turn. Man, these beginning of turns are freaking goofy. All right,
You're welcome.
I know I'm here for it. Absolutely. Cool. I'm gonna play out a plains as my land for turn. Do I want to recast?
And I'm glad you're not afraid of me because I have no idea what I'm doing.
What? Oh, don't I understand? Like, I'll get around to dealing with you, but for right now, it's just I don't know.
What's my win con? I don't know.
Maybe it's in one of our decks because of your Rexiel and a Hidden Deep. Actually,
I have a
no,
card
that
I'm
would be good.
I have a card that I'm tempted to fire off next turn just to ramp that will go and help me by stealing something from one of your decks.
You know what I think I'm gonna do?
Oh, hold on.
I'm gonna go ahead and recast my commander. Terra's back again. Tell a friend, and because I have anger in the graveyard, and I do control mountain, she has haste. So that's neat. Then I have exactly two monies available. I didn't really have a plan for this, but well, here we are. So I'm gonna go to the combats, go to the bat comms, if you will. And I think.
I need
Well, so
flies.
Terra is going to go ahead and trigger Mill 2, Desolate Mire, Phoenix down, and now she flies. And I believe everybody is soft to flyers at the moment.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't even know if I have well, I have one flyer in my deck that I know of. Two.
Yeah.
2 flyers.
So, Russ, I'm going to send 3 commander your way.
Ouch.
And power 3 less. Yeah, and then upon dealing damage, I'm going to pay 2. And Terra is going to bring back General Leo Christoph. One of the just best freaking dudes in that game. Just a good dude. And General Leo is a 2/2 for 5. When General Leo enters, return up to 1 target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then put a 1/1 counter on General Leo for each creature you control. So this one keys off of mana value, which is a fun conversion. And it's going to grab the Warring Triad. Who is a 5/5 with flying, trample, and haste, and as long as there are fewer than 8 cards in your graveyard, it's not a creature. And I can also tap to mill a card and add 1 mana of any color. So it's a chromatic Millikin 5/5 flying, trample, haster that has mana value of 3. So Leo can grab it. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and he does count himself. So I get to put friggin' 6 1/1 counters on General Leo. So homie's now an 8/8.
Hell yeah.
I think we're doing all right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 cards in hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and discard. So I'm gonna go to the go to the end step. Well, and actually Mog triggers first.
Yep.
So everybody can choose to discard a card if you wish. And if you do so, you'll draw a card.
I want to
And
opt
then-
not to.
Okay.
I'm also gonna opt out.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm gonna discard. What you got?
I will discard a card.
Cool.
I will discard Bantu's Monument.
Sick. And I discarded Interceptor, Shadow's Hound. So that makes me another Moogle.
And all of them get counters.
And all of them gets counters. And yes,
Oh,
the
yeah.
precon came with tokens, but I am disorganized, so I've already lost them. They'll turn up. I know it. And the other cool thing about Interceptor. Oh, and I draw the card off of that. And when I attack with a legendary creature, I can pay 3. Interceptor comes onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking, and it also gives my Assassin's Menace. So if I have Shadow, Interceptor works well with Shadow because they're
Oh,
buds.
fun.
Yeah. Right. All right. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in my hand. So I'm gonna discard Umaro Raging Yeti. 6/6 for 6 with
Okay.
trample, and at the beginning of combat on my turn, I get to do random stuff.
Very good.
Again, very fitting. If you know, you know. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass it.
Okay, time to move to Millstep.
Yeah, you will. Mill step. That's exactly what we're doing.
1, 2, 3,
Eddie.
4, 5. Well, I was planning on having a lot of artifacts in place, so you seemed very good.
Sure, absolutely.
That's a good plan.
Now he seems very good in the grave. And I'm going to target him.
Yeah, buddy.
Pay no attention to that mana drain. Oh my god.
I will.
man.
I clocked it. Don't worry.
Oh, the
Mana Drain and
bog!
Bajuka Bug. These are all my
Orochi's
favorites.
Soul Reaver.
Oh, what? is
Orochi's Soul. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token and manifest the top card of that player's library.
that won't be a nightmare to track here.
No, absolutely not.
So I'm going to be honest with you.
Mhm.
I didn't read the manifest part of that card. I just read, oh, it makes a treasure. Slam dunk.
If you hit me, I'm just going to tell you what it is so that you can flip it up if you need to. You're going to play
See,
the
if you-
Otawara?
It's my only land.
Do what you gotta do. Yep.
Anybody got a board wipe in their graveyard?
1, 2, 3 for a midnight clock.
You love that thing.
It's a great blue mana rock. 1, 2, 3, 4 for a roaming throne naming humans.
Not what I would have picked, but okay.
Oh wait a minute! Before I cast the roaming throne, I do have a trigger to resolve with Golbez. I need to surveil one.
Mm.
I need to
And
look
then
at the
you'll
top.
surveil one again because of the roaming throne?
I will actually.
You'll surveil 2?
Yeah.
Oh, cutie pie. Look at you over there.
It doesn't. You know what? I'll just put it to the grave because I don't think I want to see any of my cards anyway. So then I'll view the top card again. And I'll leave that one on top for both of these.
Mhm.
Wait,
I'm gonna move to.
Do we still get to draw a card when he played a non-creature spell?
I didn't play non-creature. Oh yeah, midnight clock. Okay, you guys get a draw card.
Woo!
Oh, yeah, shit, my bad. That's on me, guys. That's my trigger. I should have called it, but yes. Okay.
Okay.
I am going to go to the combats. What are
Combat
the
round.
instances sorceries in graveyards?
I have Snort, Legions to Ashes, Night's Whisper, and that's it. Legions to Ashes, exile target non-land permanent, and all
Yeah.
tokens with the
I
same name.
have a final parting and
Snort's a
an
wheel.
overkill.
I've got a Battle at the Big Bridge, which is Fatal Push, Undying Evil, Search for the Frozen Esper, which is Nature's Claim. I have Reanimate, I have Noxious Survival, and a Lively Dirge can't pay the other little costs for, so not good.
I want to play the Nature's Claim.
Okay.
And I want to target the Mesmeric Orb.
Now, how are you doing that?
I'm sorry. I'm attacking you with Rexiel. I'm sorry, Jolly. And you have
Oh, okay.
swamps. So
I do
it
have
gets
swamp.
Yeah, it's 5 damage.
5 damage at me. I take 5.
And then I want to cast a Nature's Claim.
4, 5. Yeah. Targeting what?
The Mesmeric Orb.
And does this one
Aw.
exile it? It exiles it, yeah?
Exiles the Nature's Claim, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So the Mesmeric Orb will
down,
be
I gain 4
destroyed.
life.
Yeah. So the reason why I don't know how your graveyards are looking, or your libraries are looking, but this handy dandy Moxfield has let me know that my library is down to 51.
That's good. You've drawn a lot of cards. Oh, you did
Well-
cast that Nature's Claim, so everybody else does get to draw a card.
Yay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, sick nasty.
Then I have two more triggers to happen after the damage is dealt. I
Sick.
get to make a treasure,
Mm-hmm.
and I get to manifest.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'll-
my deck.
I'll manifest first. Is it a creature?
Oh, let me check. It is.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I have to know what it is. What is it?
It's a Bringer of the Last Gift, 6/6 flyer with irrelevant text because you can't cast it or play it in cast mode. But yeah,
The living death demon. Yeah.
right, because that one is when it enters if you cast it. Yeah.
I still should go and do this though.
Yeah.
Search for card.
Yeah, I have to use
of the
Invasion of
Last.
Amonkhet or Reenact the Crime to reanimate that thing. Yeah.
You know what's bad? I've opened so many of the Last Gifts that I only know it from its alternate art. Seeing its regular art threw me off for a minute. So I have a manifest token. I then make a treasure. I get to surveil too. I already know what's on top, so I'm going to leave it on. I'm going to leave them on top.
Mm-hmm.
How many? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm one short. So close. I'm going to go and trigger Palantir first. I'm going to scry 2, and then Russ, you'll decide whether or not I draw a card or mill 3.
Mill, BB.
Woo!
Russ, you want to go and wait. Move to bottom. I'm leaving 1 on top, 1 on bottom. And you still want me to mill 3?
Still mill 3.
Okay, I am milling Thought Vessel, Commander's Sphere, and Breach the Multiverse.
Oh, thank
So, Russ, you're
goodness.
taking a total of 12.
I'll take it.
Hey, we're 22 gang.
Woot woot.
22 buddies.
And then I'll pass the turn.
All right.
So,
Okay.
Russ, you now only have to go and do the creature if you want to. You no longer have to mill from Mesmeric Orb.
Well, I am going to do the creature, so I'm going to pick
Yeah.
literally anyone.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait, I do have something else to do. I'm sorry. I get to move 2 creatures from my graveyard to my hand.
Yeah.
What creatures do I have in here?
Where's
I
my
move-
Redfall?
I want to move Edgar. And I'm going to move Solemn to my hand. And I then have to discard 2. I've decided I'm not playing removal today. So I'm going to discard this Baleful Mastery.
Yeah.
Sick.
And this All Bed Salvagers. That could go to the grave as well.
Mm.
All right. Now we good?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to mill a Reese's Sketching. Prophet of the Scarab. When it enters, draw cards equal to the number of zombies I control, or the number of zombie cards in my graveyard, whichever is greater. Which I think
nice.
is just 1 right now. Yeah, because that's a demon. So I just have. No, I don't have any. So just like it's a free 4/4. I'll take it, or 3/4. I'll take it. Now I'm going to draw
Well,
for turn.
do you get to draw at least one? What's the
Yeah,
text on
it
here,
is a
Terry?
zombie, so I get to draw at least 1.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'll draw for turn.
And Jolly, that Baleful Mastery
Yeah.
was the 4-mana exile spell I drew after you made the comment.
Oh, technically, yes, you are correct. I love that card. I wish I was running it.
All right.
Well, you could.
Here's
Man,
what
I mean-
we're gonna do.
I'm too scared. Pachuca Bog. There are lots of good options this game. Like everybody's kind of on.
I was really, really wanting to choose Jarvis. And then I remembered that Anger's in Ham's graveyard.
I do have anger, and I mean my commander is pulling stuff from my graveyard. I've got stuff that recurs itself. I got a wheel with flash.
I'm really
Like,
trying.
I'm a really good target for that.
Jarvis, how's your recursion looking?
As
I know
I
you
don't
got
have
good
anything.
shit in your graveyard.
I don't have anything that puts anything directly to the battlefield. What I will say is I am one artifact away from when I put a creature from my graveyard to my hand with Golbez, that it deals damage to the table.
All right, fuck you, Jarvis. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna exile your graveyard.
I think I was the correct choice.
Yeah, thanks for being honest about that, because that's an important detail. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, like I was thinking that like it was getting close, but like the
Yeah,
anger
who
was
are you more concerned about? Because we're
Right.
both doing the thing. Yeah.
right. All right, so then we're going to
And Jolly clearly does not hate his graveyard, although Fang never got milled, right? Not yet.
Fang's still hanging somewhere.
Yeah.
When does this trigger? My first main phase? I have to wait a whole rotation? Man,
Yeah, you
whatever.
do. It's pretty rough. Yeah.
So what I think I'm gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. God bless America. I gotta sit tight, but I gotta play a bunch of cards.
Yeah, I was like, I don't. This deck, I think I put one reanimate. Well, no, technically 2 reanimation spells in the deck, because as you saw, Breach the Multiverse, but then I put reanimate in there. But otherwise, I'm not reanimating.
Yeah.
Your clock
Play
should have
Commander
another.
Sphere.
Oh, we get to draw a card, everyone, except Russ.
No, my clock only has 1 because it doesn't come in with 1.
7, 8.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad. Did you draw one off of Russ's spell he cast?
I did.
What did he cast?
Commander Sphere.
Oh, Command Sphere. Okay. Hey.
One. Yeah. All right.
Come on, Windfall.
You know what? I'm gonna
Say
pass.
something.
I'm gonna pass my turn. I'm gonna discard a Valgavoth's Lair, Temple of Deceit, and a Village Rites.
That doesn't bode well for me. I choose Ham. Ham has more creatures than me.
I do at the moment,
Boris.
yes.
Compost. Farhaven Elf. Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, let's go.
I get to go get a basic land. Put into play tapped. What do I want? Forest? There it is. Oh, and then I have a Dark Confidant trigger. Let's see if I die.
Like Draco off the top. Why is this in here?
Oh, I was like, why is everything untapped? And then I
curious about that.
realized when I accidentally clicked next turn instead of draw.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it.
I was like,
All
what's
right.
going
Dark
on?
Confidant is giving me. Oh, Rise of the Witch King. Love
Ooh.
that card.
That card's great. Yeah.
So I lose 4. And then I draw this for turn. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. I'm very into that. Who's ready for some shenanigans?
Oh, I love shenanigans.
I don't
I'm
usually
not.
like these shenanigans. I'm going to play Veteran Explorer.
Oh, it's my favorite shenanigans.
Actually,
No!
you're gonna get a
no.
2/2 bird as I play Strix Serenade.
Which one's this one?
Counter
It's the
target.
swan song for creatures.
Yeah, counter target
Ah.
artifact creature or planeswalker. Its controller creates a
No
2/2 blue bird
way.
creature with flying. But look at the pretty
I
art.
have a That is
Russ, I
that's
thought
good.
I thought you
It's
would have
dope.
liked Veteran
Oh, we
Explorer
all get to draw a
because
card when that happens.
You do.
Yeah.
So then, okay, that's
That
not
isn't
bad.
that was a bold choice. I mean, we just watched a veteran explorer get countered with a 1-mana counterspell. What a time to be alive.
Bloodstained Mire, I'm gonna go ahead and tap and sacrifice it. Go get a swamp.
Well, and Jolly, you also have a 2/2 bird, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
oh, you're gonna wipe the board.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna wipe the board. I love
We
wiping
go back
the board,
back
baby.
to front to back. What are we doing?
I'm
All
getting
right.
rid of this. I'm getting rid of this stuff. And here's what's fun because of
But
that Curse of Echoes,
Jolly.
you can all do this too. I'm gonna cast or attempt to cast a Terror Tide. All creatures get -X until end of turn, where X is the number of permanent cards in my graveyard, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
So, do I let this resolve and let Jolly kill himself to Massacre Worm triggers?
Yes.
Well, he wouldn't die to Massacre Worm. He would only have. He'd go down to 7.
I'd go down to 7.
Actually, that would be funny. Yeah, you know what? I'll allow it.
What I was like, Russ. I think as much as I don't want this to resolve because it puts me in a worse position, I think the correct choice for you is for it to resolve.
Yeah, I'm going to allow it.
Yep.
You each can draw a card if you want.
I'm going to draw a
I
card.
will.
Do any of you
Kinda
want to
cool
copy
comfort.
the spell? To give things more degrees of -X.
Fuck it, I will. Like why? Why
Hell
not?
yeah!
Sure.
All right,
You
so
know
even
what?
if
I'm gonna
mine was
copy it as
countered,
well.
Hams would be fine. Hey, everybody get it. Yeah, okay. So I lose 10.
I lose 10 as well.
I'm at 7.
That was mine was an
baby.
18, -18. So I lose 2, 4, 6, 8,
And
10,
Jolly,
12, 14.
What's
don't
up?
forget to put your Bringer of the Last Gift.
Oh, back in my graveyard?
Yeah.
Sick. Oh, I could die right now.
Yay?
What do I want to do?
Cry.
No, me. I'm not gonna cry. I'm having a good time.
Rebuild.
I want let's see. It's good. It's good to get.
I don't know. I would like to top deck my Rise of the Dark Homes. That's what I would like to do. I think that'd be neat.
I hope you don't get to do that. You know what?
You have increased my chances of doing exactly that.
No. Ah, yeah. I'll pay 2 for a Ripples of Undeath. At the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, I mill 3 cards, and then I may pay 1 and 3 life to put a card from among them into. Go ahead.
All right, I will go ahead.
Now listen, I will tell y'all this. This is a thing y'all need to be keeping an eye on, is that even like Jarvis has enough, if he can find a way to get another art and cast his commander, he will deal a lot of damage. Right?
Oh no, I need 2 artifacts now because one of my artifacts is Roaming Throne.
Oh no. Oh well.
Oh,
I'm still saying
nerds.
get him.
Well, oh shit.
Oh no.
I don't even. Oh wait, I need to make sure I put my commander in the command zone. I just mass moved everything to the graveyard, and my commander is supposed to be in the command zone.
I need to check on some things here.
I don't know if I'm casting my commander next turn because if I cast my commander next turn, I'm literally using my entire turn to just cast my commander and pass.
Yeah. I'm having the same thought. So I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 for a Stitch Together. Return target creature card from my graveyard to my hand, but wait, if I have Threshold, it goes to the battlefield instead. And I'm going to be
Is this a
targeting.
reprint? I
Wait,
think this is
hang
a
on.
reprint.
Do I have
It's
to?
it's a reprint for.
Do I have to wait until we find out that you're targeting to actually, or do I just do it now?
Yeah, he
You
got to pick
ha-
targets when he casts.
I have to target when it goes on the stack. I'm targeting Angel of Ruins.
All right. I'm gonna counterspell that.
Okay.
And we're not even drawing cards anymore. Dang.
That's your fault.
He's fine.
How's that my fault?
Because you played.
You're the one that wiped
Well,
the
so
board.
now I'm going to pay 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for a Sun Titan.
See,
Oh, Titan.
Yeah.
6, 6 for
Let's
6 when it enters our
go.
attacks. I get to grab a permanent with mana value 3 or less.
Land ramp.
And yeah, I get to do things with stuff.
Grab an O-ring.
Nah. I'm gonna grab a Priest of Felrites.
It never stops.
Never stops, baby. Never stops. I'm gonna go ahead and then sack the Priest of Felrites. Pay 3 life.
How you doing that?
He has anger in the graveyard.
It has
Anger
I have
got
anger in the
exiled, I
graveyard.
thought. Oh no, it's still in there. Right.
It's just chilling in the graveyard. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sack the Priest of Felrites,
Mhm.
targeting the Angel of Ruins. One way or another, I'm getting there. Damn it.
Yeah.
All right. And so now Angel of Ruins is back, and the Priest of Felrites is still in the bin. Because yeah, it's just sacrifice, right? That doesn't exile itself. No, because I didn't unearth it. I Sun Titaned it. And so yeah, Angel of Ruin is now here. It's a 5/7 flyer, and when it enters, I exile up to 2 target artifacts and/or enchantments. So
There's
I gotta hit the
there's
midnight
2
clock.
indestructible lands there.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Only one of them is indestructible.
Oh,
the other
okay,
one's
never mind.
very destructible.
Super destructible. I definitely need to hit the midnight clock. There's no question about that. And I think Jarvis, how many cards do you have in hand? Like a shit ton, right?
My question: why do you have to hit the midnight clock? I don't have a graveyard.
it's
I don't have a graveyard anymore.
But you draw 7 cards off it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's still a wheel. I still fear it, and the fact that you're trying to like pull
No,
politic your way out of it.
I just didn't. I just didn't understand why you had to hit the midnight clock. I'm like, I could have. I understood that. I would have understood you saying that before the Bajuka bug, but now I'm like, have to?
I don't. I want it gone. That's the bottom line.
It sounds like he
I'm
wants
really
to hit that
debating.
land too.
I have 10 cards. I have 10 cards in hand.
And I'm thinking, like, the other option, the curse is just kind of funny. If I'm honest, I kind of don't hate that. I think I need to hit. Well, I don't need to, but I think I will hit the Oath of Druids because that's gonna keep giving you guys free stuff if I don't just Ice Jolly. And I think I'd rather not just Ice Jolly here.
I get that.
Although I certainly could because you did just wipe me, you asshole. So,
Damn.
But I'm gonna go ahead and go to the combats. Go to the bat comms, if you will. And I'm gonna go ahead and send the Angel of Ruins Russ's way. And I'm gonna send the Sun Titan Jarvis's way. And when the Sun Titan attacks, I get to reanimate a thing. It's probably gonna be Priest of Felrites again. Let's be real. But I want to just double check, make sure I'm not missing out on anything. The Falcon is interesting, but probably not worth it. Yeah.
I took the 6.
You know what? I'm gonna grab the Warring Triad. 3/3 flying trample haste does cool things.
True.
Cool. 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 cards in my hand, so I have to discard 3. So I'm discard a. Well, no, I'm discard the rugged prairie, the filter land. I'm gonna keep that mountain that I just flashed in front of you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and play discard Laughing Mad because it has flashback.
There you go.
I'm gonna go ahead and discard Coin of Fate. And I shall pass that crap.
Okay. Hiya. A little late there, buddy. I want to play my
Alright,
Undercity
just
Sewers as
exiled,
my.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. I have to math here because of what's on top.
Yeah, you're good.
No, I want to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 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 no. I'm not going to do that one. Because I only have 3 mana left over. You're tapped. Me not getting an untapped land and you destroying the Midnight Clock made my turn a little harder than I wanted it to be.
Success.
Nice.
Yeah, take it.
Victory is mine.
Ah ha ha.
I have a lot of 4 mana spells, and that's what makes things tricky.
It's tricky to rock a
1,
rhyme, to rock a
2,
rhyme that's right
3,
on time.
4. Let's just do this. Sorcery speed, Espers to Magicite.
Hell yeah!
Exile each opponent's graveyards. When I do, choose up to 1 target creature exiled this way. I get to create a token that's a copy of the card, except it's an artifact, and it loses all other card types.
What are you grabbing?
Well, what do you guys have in your grave that either have good ETBs or good statics?
So, Priest of Hellrights would maintain its ability, so that's an option. Mog has that end of turn thing that might be okay. Leo has an ETB. I have a Meteor Golem. Umaro has a really goofy ass static.
Ravenous Chupacabra would kill anything you need to. Skullwinder
Go-Go.
gets you back something from your graveyard, whatever you want. Same thing with E-Witness. Farhaven Elf gets you a basic land, and I think everything is kind of bad unless you just want a big body with blast.
But it's not even a big body because it's not a creature.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I have the Scarab
Yeah.
God, Rock Curse,
Well, maybe Dark
Rakshasa, Massacre
Confidant.
Worm, and the Prophet of the Scarab.
All the cards on my battlefield have something going on. If you want to like click on them and peruse.
Okay, I think I'm going to go with what I was thinking of going with beforehand. I don't know if it's the right call, but I think it's the best call for me at this point. And Russ has the clone guy.
Which
That when
That
it
only
enters
copies
it,
your stuff, though.
it becomes it's a creature or artifact.
Yeah.
This is true.
The Waxen.
Yeah, Shape Thief.
Waxen Shape Thief is a creature or artifact.
Right.
So I'm going to
Uh-huh.
go and choose the Waxen Shape Thief and have it come in as a token copy of this Arcane Signet.
Fascinating.
I'm just going to...
Okay.
That is my favorite exile or graveyard exile spell ever printed. I'm glad that Wizards finally made one for me. I need to get like 1,000 of them.
And then 1, 2, 3, sacking this token, or the treasure for 4. I will play the Solemn to go and get a basic land.
Nice.
I should get a swamp because I don't have enough black. Close and shuffle. Now I don't know what's on top. Now I'm tapped out. Ham, it's going to be your turn
For the Palantir?
for the Palantir.
Okay.
I want to keep one on top, move the other to the bottom.
Yeah, you can draw it.
I need to discard 2. I want to discard Edgar. Get the
I
fuck
love
out
that
of
you
here,
put that
Edgar.
back in your hand just to toss it back in the garbage.
And I want to discard Yestola.
Someday he'll play me. Someday he'll cast me. Surely.
And I'll pass.
It's my impression of Edgar. Come on, Russ. Hit him with a board wipe.
Don't wipe me, bro.
Yes.
Draw.
Joe, I need to be putting 6-drops in my graveyard.
I don't want you to.
Don't worry, my 9-drop got exiled.
I don't want that either. Any of the things you want, I don't want. That's just kind of how it goes.
I only have 6 artifacts, though, so you don't have much to worry about.
True.
I'm gonna go 1 blue, 2 blue, 3 blue, 4 blue, plus 1.
4 blue and
I'm gonna
1.
play Invoke the Winds. Gain control of target artifact or creature and untap it. I went the angel that brings shit back.
Well, it's not the angel. The Sun Titan brings
Oh, the
stuff
Sun
back.
Titan?
Sun Titan. Yeah, I went to Sun Titan.
Okay. No, it doesn't get haste, right?
Right.
No.
All right. But yeah, you got it. This is a good old-fashioned Sun Titan.
Yeah, the angel doesn't do anything anymore.
Yeah, it's just a 5/7 flyer. Still a 5/7 flyer, but yeah.
Just
You know.
How big is the Sun Titan?
6/6 with vigilance, and brings back
Vigilance.
permanent with mana value 3 or less.
Yep. From your big ol' empty graveyard. Yep.
Thanks, Jolly.
Wait, why are you thinking
Get rid of the
Jolly?
graveyard?
What Jolly do?
Or
Yeah.
Jarvis.
Now,
Even
granted,
though-
I did kill all the creatures, and I would do it
Well,
again.
Also,
I was
Brandon,
actually going to, as a show of good faith to Ham, because he left me alive. I was about to just grab E and wipe the board again, just to show him don't do that. But I don't get to do that this time.
well, and Jolly, I will also go and say, without you going and loving this card so much, I might not have realized it was in the set.
I'm gonna.
The exile. Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn.
All right, so I don't get to
It
do
does
anything
not get.
fun anymore.
It does not get haste.
that's not true. If you cast an instant or sorcery, we still get to copy it.
That's true.
That's true, isn't
And
it?
you have the Ripples of Undeath. If you
Oh
want to pay
yeah, I
3
do.
life.
At the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, I mill 3 cards, and then
Yeah, you
do something. With
And then
it.
you may pay 3
You
life.
You are theoretically allowed to do things, yeah.
I don't think I want to.
I think you do.
You think so?
I mean, yeah, why not? Fuck it.
No, I don't like any of these cards. Those are
Fuck
just
it,
filler
Weevils.
cards.
Go.
I didn't actually want them. Let's see. Am I running removal?
Like of any kind? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, but this card might be funny.
Butts with the stuffs. All right.
I'm curious as to what would happen if I did that. Although, what do you do? You're cute, yeah? Is it time for you to
Is
pretend
it a
to do your thing?
platypus? It doesn't do much.
But you got so far and you know it don't love me anyway. Hit me and bomb is a grand on the money. I'll cast my commander. I'll do it at least once.
Excellent.
Alrighty, there is Vanilla Icy. So she mills 2 cards, and then I return a permanent card from my graveyard to my hand. Ooh. Oh boy, what do I
Oh
get?
my god.
This
That
is a
worldly
well-loved
tutor is loved.
And the thing is, it's not by me. So
It's a worldly tutor. Yeah.
what do I put in my hand? Bramble Sovereign?
It's seen some things.
I don't think Bramble Sovereign's any good. I haven't played a land for a turn. I might do that. Yeah, I'll grab a land.
Well, Bramble Sovereign
go.
doesn't think you're any good either.
Yeah.
Ouch. God damn. Harsh.
Insulting it that way.
Oh.
You know what? This is technically... Yeah, depending on what people choose to do here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do. I should have done this different. I kind of don't want to do it.
That's what she said.
But it might be the only way that I survive, and I always play to my outs, so I'm going to do it. Um, Unfortunately, I do know it's not going to work to my benefit, just because of how this curse works. But I am going to cast Rise of the Witch King.
Oh hell yeah,
This
you
is-
are.
Each player sacrifices a creature. If I sacrifice a creature this way, I may return another permanent card from the graveyard to the battlefield. The issue here is that there's this curse trigger, and those will resolve an app nap, meaning that Russ's resolves first, then Jarvis's, then Ham's, then mine. So the odds of me getting to return a permanent are very, very slim. And that's
Well-
only if Russ wants to copy it. You all, none of you have to.
Well,
Wait, so what
actually,
does it do again?
if I'm reading this correctly, if Russ chooses not to, because Russ doesn't have any benefit from it,
Right.
I'm the only one right now that would benefit from sacrificing a creature. So, I think the correct thing is for Russ to sacrifice the creature, is for Russ to cast it.
Yeah, I think, no, Russ copying it is going to deny you, and then if you do it, you'll deny Ham the back if
Well,
he chooses to copy it too.
denying Ham, it's
Oh, it's
well,
kinda
no,
whatever.
because Ham doesn't have a creature, because the Warring Triad is just an artifact right now because he has no graveyard.
Oh,
That's true.
well then shit, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, if Russ copies it, then I don't get my trigger.
Well, then I'm going to
Yeah.
copy it so Jolly can't get his trigger.
Sick.
Well, no, Russ, and you copied it makes it that no one gets a trigger, which I think is the correct play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then.
So it
yeah.
just wipes the board, basically.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
But I get to draw a card.
Do I
And
wanna
funnily enough,
further-
though, you sacrifice the Sun Titan, but it goes back to my graveyard. So, yeah. That makes
That's
me happy.
fair.
You know what?
I
No.
just rented it temporarily.
Would I want to have done that? No, I
You just
would
let me
not
down a
have
bit.
wanted to do that.
Like,
I
that
got
was a
2
thing.
mana. What do I want to do with it?
That
I
one
could
thing.
lose a bunch of life.
Never a bad idea. Except that all those times it's a bad idea.
You know what? There's no haste anymore. I'm fearless. Go ahead.
You know what? On your end step, I'm gonna go ahead and tap. And on
No!
your end step, I'm gonna. What up?
Just don't kill me.
It's just not. It's not a creature. That's all. No, I'm gonna mill.
Well-
I'm gonna mill one card and have target player add 1 mana of any color. So, Jolly, enjoy a white mana, and I'm gonna mill the swamp.
On my
Alright.
end step?
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. Okay.
If you got something, man, let's see it.
Check.
I'm just trolling, but if you're working,
All right, go ahead.
did you have
Ham.
anything? Okay. All right. Untapping, upkeeping. We be drawn.
I'm a singer about the moon and the stars and the spring.
Exactly. What instants and or sorceries are in people's graveyards? I know we have Rise of the Witch King.
Oh yeah, we got Rise of the Witch King. Oh, Worldly Tutor.
I do not have any instances. No, I'm sorry. I have Esper's to Magicite.
You can cast the most beat up Worldly Tutor in the world. Lee Tutor.
You can either exile everyone's graveyards again.
I mean,
but you would get to get a creature.
You
You get
can
to get a
take
creature.
control of an target artifact or creature.
Oh, that's also true, but that's just your stuff, I think. You can get a Harvester of Souls. That seems good
Oh,
for your deck.
he'd steal my Palantir.
all right. I'm gonna play a Fury Column
sh-
Snarl, revealing this mountain.
Hell yeah. Snarlin.
You know,
Snarls Barkley.
Snarls Barclays. I'm gonna go ahead and tap this for a black, and I'm gonna play a Stitcher Supplier.
Okay.
Great card.
I had a sneaky suspicion I was gonna need that. So it enters. I get to mill 3. That is a Tragic Arrogance, a Dragon Skull Summit, and Shadow, the mysterious ass in. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Damn it.
5,
yeah, what does that butt do?
Makes you wonder. All right. I need to get to 8. I've got 6 in there right now. Damn it. All right. Damn it. With the side of damn it's also damn it. All right. So you know what I'm actually gonna do? here.
Mr. White.
Yeah. I'm going to do something that I'm going to appreciate. And I'm going to do this just for me. I'm going to go 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cast my own Espers to Magicite. I know this is an instant. I want to do it now.
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
Okay.
I was so sad when you cast it because I was sitting on it in hand and like, you keep mana open. This could have been yours. Anyway.
All right, so my
'cause, yeah,
graveyard's exiled.
I saw a Y'shtola,
Yeah.
Jarvis, in your graveyard,
Uh-huh.
and I would like that like a lot.
You have extra end steps, but it's not a creature.
It itself is not a creature, but it's also a Conjurer's Closet.
Oh yeah, it's a Conjurer's Closet and it's a double end
It's a double Conjurer's Closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that seems neat. And yeah, y'all graveyards are wrecked now. Yay! And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, you stole the rules. And I'm
You
gonna
get
go
to do
ahead
that
and
twice? That's crazy.
yeah,
Oh, that's so many Stitcher Supplier triggers.
so many. You get it. This guy, see, it's coming together. All right, and here's okay, Jolly. I think you'll appreciate this line. All right, I'm gonna tap red, white, black, and I'm gonna cast Crackling Doom. Now, this does not look great here, right?
Oh.
Crackling Doom deals 2 damage to each opponent. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures that player controls. Now, I noticed nobody has creatures, but
Yeah.
everybody takes 2, and that
Uh-huh.
instant going to the graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is my 8th card, which means the Warring Triad's a creature now.
Oh, look at you, cutie
And it puts you into
pie.
5. Yeah, look at this, baby. I knew you'd appreciate it. All right. And yeah, I'm going to send the Warring Triad towards Jolly.
Oh man, did
Appreciate you, bud.
Yeah, I was probably gonna wipe the board again on my turn. Yeah, good call.
I kind of figured.
Yeah,
you just told me not to spare you again, so I saw a line. I figured I had to. And I figured you'd appreciate it.
No, I do
All right.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Sick.
I've died.
So I'm gonna go to the step that ends my first end step. I'm gonna blink. Stitcher Supplier comes on back. Mills 3. Key to the City. Wayfarer's Bauble and Edgar, Master Machinist. And then Y'shtola's gonna trigger again. Do I want to blink the Stitcher Supplier again, or do I want to blink Warring Triad? So I have a 5/5
Blocker?
mana mill dork blocker. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have that blink Warring Triad so it comes in untapped. All right, Jarvis, take it away, good sir.
Swamp is my land for turn. I don't know what I'm doing.
This has been a very interactive game. Things have gotten weird. Yeah.
I knew what I was doing until Ham exiled graveyards.
Love it.
I
So
thought
Ham,
one
graveyard
good
hate.
Magicite deserved
So
another.
good.
Ham,
So
what
good.
creatures do you have in your graveyard?
I got some good stuff in here at the moment. I'm looking at. So I got Edgar, Master Machinist. We have Shadow, Mysterious Assassin. He's 3/3, good aggro, Death Toucher. And then, but Sun Titan and the Angel of Ruin are probably the 2 biggest, sexiest ones. So
Yeah.
Sun Titan ain't so great when his graveyard's gone.
at the moment, no. But Angel of Ruin can bang and blow up this Y'shtola and the Warring Triad. So like,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's.
Yeah, if you've got to
I just
reanimate
hate-
that
I
ain't bad.
I just hate that with Esper's Stagicite or Magicite. It makes a copy and
Token?
doesn't. Yeah, it's a
Mhm.
token copy, not the actual thing.
I thought it was yeah.
Let's cast my commander to start off with.
It's a great idea.
5, 6. Then yeah, I will cast that reanimate. Charging your angel.
Okie dokie. Yeah, Angel of Ruin is yours.
Oh, the Curse of Echoes is in your graveyard now, Russ.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
fell
Since
off.
I'm no
Yeah.
longer alive.
Yeah, so
When it enters, I will destroy Yastola and the Warring Triad.
yep, that makes sense. And you also
Well,
lose 7 because of
exile, yeah, and I'll go down to 8. Also, it is an artifact, so I do get to surveil 1.
It is for some reason. Yeah. All right.
4, 5, 6. I have 6. Yeah, I am going to surveil that to the grave. It's an Avatar of Woe. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
Ember is
I
the
didn't know
color
people
of
still
her
played Avatar.
energy.
Whoa. Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Chains of
Well, do you know why you play Avatar of Woe, Jolly?
Why I play it? I
No.
don't.
Do you know why I play? It's 8 mana. And I was
Oh,
actually
no, that's very good.
I was looking for when I built this on stream last night, and I was asking for big dumb creatures that didn't necessarily have to be great, but had utility to go and deal damage. And Avatar of Woe was recommended.
Right. No, that's good.
I think I need more blockers than anything, so for 4 mana, Urza Lord High Artificer.
Because you need a blocker. Yeah, that's what that's for.
That brings in another blocker.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm at 7. I want to set this as a 7/7 right now. Which means that I also get another Surveil. I want to leave that on top. I'm going to move to my end step. Look at the top 2. Move you to bottom. Russ, do I draw a card or mill 5?
Go ahead and draw.
Yeah, at this moment.
And
Yep.
I will pass the turn.
All right, we're gonna
Come on, Russ,
untap.
wipe it.
Gonna draw.
Send them to the stove.
Front to back, back to front, side to side, doesn't matter. Fucking wipe it.
Exotic Orchard for turn.
Sick.
My treasures aren't really showing up now, are they? It makes me sad.
I'm dead.
I think I just gotta do this.
You did it to yourself. You gave us too many toys to play with.
One,
I also
That
let
did
you-
happen. Yeah.
I let you
two,
Palantir me pretty hard.
3, 4.
You did. And Russ didn't learn the lesson,
Blue.
and he let me go and 12 him the next turn.
Blue. I'm gonna commence the end game. Draw 2 cards, then amass zombies X, where X is the number of cards in my hand.
Hmm.
I'm gonna draw 2. 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna amass 7.
Big army.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Why?
I could have had 8 artifacts on my turn, and I forgot that Urza had another ability that people actually play Urza for, which is tap stuff for mana.
Yeah. Playing
I
the
hope you
busted
lose.
ass card. I forgot the busted ass part. Damn it.
I played
I
Urza
played
for a
it fair. I
blocker.
was trying to get a blocker. you infant, cute ass baby.
I'm gonna play a Hagramale
this-
untapped for turn.
Ooh, okay.
This Urza is just an inefficient Resolute Reinforcements. That's what we're doing. Oh. Damn, dude.
Oh no, wait, I can't. I already played a land per turn. Never mind, because I
It's
played
late.
the
We're all
exotic
tired. It's
orchard.
all good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
By the way, or is this the only reason why this deck is considered bracket 3?
Sure.
Because it's the only game changer I have, and I'm not playing tutors.
I'm just
Uh,
booty, man. I guess I pass. I'm ass
Okay.
cheeks. Just
I
dead.
also am something of a booty man. I mean, aren't we all some days? Anyway,
Some days.
when
some
my
days,
life has
yeah.
passed
Well,
me
you know,
by.
sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
I'm always
I
a
sit
booty
around
man.
and I wonder why you were always there for me. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Honestly, given my just general proportions, I am mostly booty, so that's something, right? All right.
That's true. One time I saw Ham walking around and it was just giant butt cheeks and there were no feet, there was no head. It just bounced
Be
around on the
amazed.
ground like a Goomba
This-
walks.
This has been a really intense VTuber model the whole time. I'm actually kind of like, do you remember that show Assy McGee? I've got that kind of thing going on. Anyway, all right. Figured that like really old school Adult Swim references would work with this crowd. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for Summon Esper Valagarmanda. It is a 3/3 flying haste, and when it enters, it's a saga creature. And it enters with the one, or it gets the 1 lore counter upon entering, and I get to exile an instant or sorcery from each graveyard. So Jarvis, I know you have reanimate. Do you have anything else in there?
No, just reanimate and Avatar of Woe.
Right. Okay. Cool. And Russ, what you working with?
I just have the commence the end game. Draw 2 cards and amass zombies.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and so I'm gonna take reanimate, commence, and crackling doom, and those are exiled. Now I can't play them this turn, but next turn I get to add a red mana for each lore counter on the Esper, and then can cast spells from among the exiled spells.
Okay.
And I get 3 turns of that,
Hell yeah.
assuming that the Esper survives, which who knows. All right. Cool. So yeah, we got reanimate and commence the end game under there, boop, boop, as well
Assuming
as
you
crackling doom.
Like, assuming you survive is probably more accurate. Come on, look at that
That is
7/7
also
Russ has.
a consideration.
Russ can't do shit.
Pay 2 for a talisman of conviction.
Nice.
The Boros Duder. Yeah, I'm gonna pay.
Oh, and you can only cast 1 of those each turn.
Yeah. Yeah, you may
Okay.
cast an instant or sorcery from Exile with the Saga, and man of any type can be spent to cast it. Yep. And I'm also gonna play a Morbid Opportunista.
Okay.
Yeah. When things die, I draw cards. Y'all know the drill. Tis what it is.
Vroom, vroom.
And I have 1 card left in my hand. I've mobilized my shiz. Oh, and the Esper can attack here, which is kind of neat. And Russ, you don't have a flying blocker, right?
I do not.
What's
Yeah. And
giving the
Jarvis, you
Esper
have my
haste?
flying blocker, which I don't appreciate.
Oh, what's
Yeah,
giving
flying
the
in
Esper?
haste. It has it.
Oh, it's at the bottom. Yeah, I hate.
Yep.
So him and I've had this conversation on his streams. I'm not a fan of the enchantment creatures to begin with. I also really don't like the templating of them because there's too many words on an itty bitty card.
Mm,
And that's
Yeah.
a crazy bad opinion to have.
I have the
I, don't know,
card
I think,
pulled
I
up,
think it's a
and
great opinion to have if you like being wrong. I mean, it's wonderful.
Oh, that's fair. Look, you can mutate on top of an enchantment saga and it stops being a saga. All you got to do is mutate
This guy gets
on
it.
top of it.
no,
Absolutely. Hey Russ, I'm gonna send three your way. Whee!
but why?
well,
Three in the
Joey,
air.
when I'm saying that, it's
Like-
like I've been
Pass.
reading this card since Ham played it, and I still miss the
Mhm.
flying and haste part of it because there's too much crap on the card.
Yeah, the keywords being like the keywords are tucked on the bottom in a spot with that.
Listen to
Like
me.
it looks like they
okay?
should be flavor text, but they're.
This is the same guy that like has a deck and like, oh, it doesn't tap for mana. Like Jarvis doesn't read cards. This isn't a thing of a saga creature. This isn't just he doesn't read his own cards.
Except I know Urza does tap. I just wasn't paying the fuck
didn't.
attention.
You can't just say that and then not know.
No, I know Urza does that. I used to have an Urza stacks deck. I just
Yeah.
wasn't thinking.
How did it run when you never tapped it for mana?
Oh, I tapped it for mana all the time because I
Mhm.
played Howling Mine in it and shut it off on everyone else's turn.
Mm-hmm. I believe you.
Same, and I also played Winter Orb and Static Orb. It was great.
Sure.
Land for turn is Seat of the Synod. I'm now up to 8 artifacts.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Golbez, Clad in Darkness, aka Sir Conrad the Grim.
Of course.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. I had one too. I was trying to get to it.
I only put it in here because I'm like, Golbez? Oh wait, I need to before Sir Conrad comes in, I need to stop missing stupid trigger. Surveil one. Yeah, you could go to the grave. Move to graveyard. It's the command tower. 4 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play the Regalia.
Love that card. That
The
card's so
Regalia
good.
That card rules. Yeah.
it has haste, and whenever it attacks, I reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a land. And that land gets to go into the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom of my library in a random order. So, I now get to go and look at the top card. It doesn't matter unless I can draw, and I don't think I could draw. So yeah, I'll just go and put you right into the grave. It's a deadly dispute going to my grave.
Cool.
I have... Because I can't draw anyway. I have 2... And this actually goes up to 9 now for my construct. Ham, what are your blockers again?
Morbid Opportunist, Stitcher Supplier. That's it.
Okay. I'm going to move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I want to send the Regalia at Ham. The Angel of Ruins at Ham. And the construct token at Russ, because Russ only has a 7/7 army.
Russ ain't
Right?
blocking.
And I'm sorry, the Regalia. How did that get crewed?
Oh, I'm sorry. Crewing it with Urza. Sorry.
Okay.
Forgot.
Yeah, no, that's all good. I just want to make sure I didn't miss
Thanks
it.
for reminding me. Yeah. So it's a total of 9 at hand with 5 in the air and 9 on the ground at Russ, but I have the attack trigger where I have to reveal cards until I reveal a land.
Yep.
Black Market Connections, Bogart Trawler, Talisman of Dominance, Realm Sketching, Dark Confidant. Emergence Zone comes onto the battlefield tapped. These go to the... Okay, come on. Move to bottom of library. Okay.
I'm gonna block Regalia with the Stitcher Supplier.
Okay. Russ?
I'm not.
No blocks?
No blocks.
Okay, so Stitcher Supplier is going to die. And Ham will take 5 and Russ will take 9.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Supplier dying, I've got triggers.
And then Sir Conrad will also trigger.
Yep.
But your trigger will resolve first.
Okay. I'm gonna resolve these so that I mill first, then draw. So yeah, I'm gonna mill 3. Arcane Signet, Command Tower, and Graven Cairns. Alright, and then I draw that.
Okay, and then you each lose 1. From Conrad.
Ow.
That's 8. So that kills Russ when I bring it back to my hand, but Ham will be at 3.
Bro.
Every time we talk about this, oh, Jarvis isn't a problem. Jarvis doesn't have a problem. Every time we leave him slide.
I am a
Every
Jarvis
time we
all
let
the
him slide.
time, dude. What are you talking about?
I
I don't feel like I let anyone fly. I try not to overly target Jarvis because I've done that too.
To be fair, we were all very close this entire game. That's why our
Yeah.
life totals are 7, 8, and 11.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
I wanna
think
tap
I was
for-
ever close, but I did have a lot of fun.
I'm gonna tap for 3, tapping the Palantir for blue. To play a Worn Soul Trader. I have to make sure I keep 8 artifacts. So 1. I don't think this is gonna work.
Why?
I'm trying to kill Ham, and I don't think I can kill Ham.
I mean, do you are you taking into account the fact that Warren Soul Trader creates treasures?
No.
Okay. Oh, that was worth it. Kill me. Let's go.
Hey, so once again, by the way, a card that Jarvis has in his own deck, really synergistic with his stuff that he won't read. Right?
I'm gonna lose this game, but that was a win right there. Yep.
But that makes it worse because Jarvis wins and he doesn't even know what his cards do.
I'm just worried. I'm like, oh no, I can't sacrifice enough stuff to kill him, and then still have Golbez do damage when it comes out.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it's like you're literally trading just 1 for 1 with your.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 1 life.
Yep.
And I'm gonna sacrifice Urza.
Mm-hmm.
And I will add a treasure. When Urza dies, you'll all lose 1.
Yep.
I'm gonna pay a life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna sacrifice Angel of the Ruins.
Hey, my angel's back! Yay!
You'll all lose 1, and I'll gain a treasure.
Ah.
Woo!
What'd I do?
I'll sacrifice the Regalia. And pay a life. And you all lose 1, and I'll gain a treasure. And that'll still leave me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'll still have enough treasures.
You actually increased the number of treasures you had.
Oh yeah, I had the number of artifacts because I sacrificed a non-artifact to get there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna now move to my end step and trigger Golbez Crystal Collector. And with Golbez Crystal Collector, I want to bring Avatar of Woe back to my hand. Since I have 8 or more artifacts, you all will lose. Oh no, it's only 6. Bitch. So you'll each lose 6. Because it's power, not mana value.
Oh, so I might not have died, or am I dead anyway?
Which?
Because I was at 9.
You were at 9. You were at 9. I thought you were at 8. And then you would have lost 2. Then you would have lost 2 from. You'd have lost 3 from the Warren Soul Trader.
Okay, so I'm dead.
Taking you to 6. So you would be dead anyway. With that trigger on the stack, I'll then pay 2. I'll then pay 2 life to sacrifice the Construct and the Golbez.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
There you go. There you go. You got there.
Got there.
I had a second where I was like, am I going to cast Crackling Doom and swing with this freaking Phoenix thing to actually win this? No way. No way. Yeah. All
right. Jarvis couldn't read today. Is the moral of the story.
New canon in the lore. Jarvis can't read.
Well, and it comes down to Conrad again. Yep. When in doubt, fucking Conrad. Yep.
I was really trying to
say this as someone who plays it a lot.
I think you mean it came down to Golbez, Cloud in Darkness.
You can call it whatever you want. A Conrad's a Conrad, man.
But yes, it comes down to it does come down to Sir Conrad again.
Yep. Look, I'm okay with constantly being reiterated to how Sir Conrad is versus the argument of just, oh, they keep printing all these overpowered cards in new sets. Like, I love it when, they just have printed Conrad again.
Well,
the whole Through the Ages bonus sheet is just riddled with those, though. It's like, yeah, we got to like, dude, in Brawl, I'm going up against freaking Timna Thrasios now on Arena. And it's like, what the hell are we doing here?
well, also remember
Wild.
that, like, even though
Chroma's
Corona
Mills.
Drain is now almost 6 years old, it is still one of the most powerful sets that ever came out.
True.
Sure. Yeah.
So, yeah, still reiterate, like, stuff is still powerful, but,
Nothing
Conrad
is Sir
was-
Conrad powerful.
Conrad is still an uncommon and one of the most powerful sets ever.
Yep.
And, you
And
know,
I'm glad that they keep bringing him back in, like, secret lairs, promos, bonus sheets, commander decks, because I was thinking, I'm like, man, when is Sir Conrad going to be in Standard again? Never. Because
He wasn't that. That's the thing. Like, in Standard, he wasn't really that great.
But I wanted to.
Yeah.
I want to play with him in Standard. Like, oh man, I just want to put Sir
Yeah, I think-
Conrad next to Sephiroth in Standard. It's gonna be awful, but it's gonna be fun. And then I'm like, wait a minute.
They could
Conrad
do
will
that.
never-
Like, they could print. Like, he could have been in Foundations. Like, there's a version of Foundations where he was on the list where they were probably considering it. Like, it would have been
Oh.
fine.
Awesome.
Yeah. God, dude, he's a 5-drop setup piece that is unplayable in Standard.
He is beautiful.
Yep.
And
I understand.
man, this game took so many turns. Just took so many turns.
Hold on, before we leave, I need to show people real quick. So, this is what the other side looked like.
Oh, okay. It's the
Excellent.
bottom half. Oh, and I also need to show this to Ham because I know he'll appreciate it.
Card's great.
Treasurer's closet.
And that
Oh,
deck. Oh my
Embalmer's Soul?
god, that's
Oh,
perfect.
no, that's not what that is.
Yeah.
Collection. Okay.
That is all rules. I love that thing.
Because I'd have put it makes a treasure. Plus,
Yeah.
I could go and put a big dumb back in the graveyard to go and return.
Honestly, most decks could run that comfortably and get decent value out of it as long as you're smart about it. Like, I think that card's very good. Yep. As a graveyard enthusiast, yeah. I mean, come on. Yeah.
And Jolly, I just wanted to let you know my library was down to 34 cards at the end of this.
Yeah, I was originally going to just get Mesmer back because I had like 1,000 ways to get E-Witness, but I really like wiping the board. So, I just wanted to do that.
Keeps things interesting.
Hey, you almost decked all of us. Okay, not really. We were a third of the way away.
Hey,
But yeah.
hey, listen, you take a third, you get a mile. That's what my granddaddy always used to scream.
So, I don't know anything about Final Fantasy, but if I did learn anything, Golbez is the hero.
Let's go with that.
So,
Yeah, the demure human warrior with like dark ominous horns and shit on his armor. Clearly,
Absolutely.
absolutely, no question.
It'd be a good twist.
Hits. Are we
But,
the daddies?
we already saw that I forgot how to read multiple cards. So if I forgot to read any other cards and none of them caught it, let us know. Because obviously something went wrong today. But until next time, everyone, like, comment, and subscribe. And scene.
Scene. I gotta go scene the inside of my eyelids.